Hi everyone. So, before I get started, I just want to say that I hope you're doing well and I hope you and your family are healthy. And I know this has been really crazy, but thank you for watching and thank you for those of you that are still getting their work in and learning and participating. That's really awesome. And I hope that you feel motivated today just to really focus on learning, and you guys only need like about 3 hours a day, whereas before you needed 8 hours. So I hope you're able to get done what you need to get done. You can always ask your teachers for help. Make sure that you do. If you're confused, don't be embarrassed about an assignment, because I rather you ask for help than you just not do it. So let's review what you've learned so far. You've learned my name, which is my name is. Is an article, which we don't really use in sign language. We have the pointing for he, the, she, and all of that. They as a group of people. And then remember that when you are signing, you're keeping it in your sign parameter. So my name, I'm keeping it in this area. I'm not signing outside of this area. Kind of how the screen blocks me off. You kind of want to stay in this area a little bit wider, but you don't want to go way up here and be signing way up here, and you don't want to be signing way down low. So make sure you keep it in about the right area that's comfortable, but also visual. So whoever is watching you sign can see your face and your hands. So my name, and of course when you meet someone, nice to meet you. So nice, I've got my non-movement hand and I have my movement hand. And my non-movement hand stays here, and my movement hand is going to be the one that moves, and it's going to clean off the top. This is like nice, kind, clean. So when I change the movement, I change the sign. So we also talked about the 5 parameters of sign language, which I'll review in the next lesson. But I just want to review a few simple things right now. My name is 2 H's without the thumbs. So make sure when you're doing name, you put your thumbs away. So look at your hands, make sure you don't have your thumbs out. My name, and notice how only my movement hand moves. My bottom hand, or my non-dominant hand, doesn't move. So for most people, their dominant hand is their right hand, but I know there are some of you, quite a few, that your left hand is your dominant hand. My name, nice to meet you, right? And to meet, we've got a closed hands. They're not open like the letter D, they're closed. If you want to review your letters, watch that guy's video. I know it's annoying a little bit, but it's also catchy. And anytime you have a catchy song like that ABC song, see it, say it, sign it, the letters of the alphabet, right? I think that one's pretty good. There's lots of sign language things to practice, but instead of just practicing the alphabet, try practicing finger spelling common words. Like maybe you're like, I don't know the sign for table, but I can spell T-A-B, what is it? Right? So I can spell the word if I don't know it. If I don't know the sign, which can help you a lot as you're learning sign language. You can ask the sign for. Some people sign. I usually do sign towards me. For, and then finger spell whatever it is you need to finger spell. Remember, your finger spelling is right in this area, nice and comfortable. When you're finger spelling your name, you're not moving. We also talked about the 2 ways to do the double letter. For me, I have a double letter in my name, B-L. I can go A-A-U-W, so I slide it. That little slide shows that I've got 2. Another way people do it is B-L-A-A-U-W. So they'll kind of bounce it a little bit. It really depends on who you're talking to, and also regionally. The way I learned it in school was to do the AA and not to slide. But now most people that I know use the sliding AA. So we've got nice to meet you. Okay, so I'm pointing with my movement hand. And that's something you can say when you first meet people. We also have the WHs, which we didn't get to yet. But who, so it's the letter L, and you put it on your chin. Who. Another way to sign who is who, where you make a little circle right around your mouth area. Who or who. What or what. What's that? What's that? Who are you? Who is that? Who are you talking with? Who are you talking with? Okay? So we've got who, what. Another way, if you just want to say what, if you're not sure about something, is to draw a question mark to show that, like, what? What are you talking about? What? Who? What? What's that? What? So there's a few different ways to sign one word in English. Again, in sign language, we're not going for what's the sign for this? Like, what's the sign for that? There's not always a specific sign. It all depends on the meaning. I think in class I showed you call, to call someone on the phone, to call someone, like a video conference, which a lot of us are doing right now. We're calling people. We're not calling people. To send a call. What's that called? So that goes back to name, right? What's it called? What's the name of that? Name. So name is, you know, synonymous with what's it called. So that you're looking at the meaning of what you're trying to say and not just the sign. So be careful that you don't look up a sign and not read the definition or like the meaning of the sign. Because a lot of times, like, kids will like type it up and they'll look up, oh, that's the sign for that. But that's not what you mean to say. That's why I always ask you in class, what do you mean to say? Okay, so we've got who, what, when is a tricky one. A lot of kids forget when. So this is my month. This is my point in time. And I'm pointing to, I'm kind of making a circle in the air and I'm going to when. All right, when, that's time. Think your watch, time. And then people get when confused with where. Where is just shaking your finger. Where is it? Where is it? Think back to that location, that question mark. Where, who, what, or what, when, where, why. So one way to sign why is you start here. Some people start with the I love you and come down to the Y. Some people start with their hand and come down to the Y. You'll notice there's the book's way of signing something, and then there's the natural way people actually sign things. That's why when I send you videos, I try to pick deaf people that are teaching it and not hearing people, because sometimes people are making mistakes or it's just not natural. It's not the way people naturally talk. It could be proper, but it's not what you are going to see when you're talking with people. So, who, what, when, where, why. And you already know how are you. The two ways are how are you or how are you. How are you? How? How does it happen? So we're making like little cups, kind of like you're a little gerbil or something. And these cups go together like this and they turn upwards. How? So I start with my palms facing down and I turn them upwards. How? Who, what, when, where. Where are my shoes? Where, I remember socks. When is time or the month. Month, another thing I remember is our rent is due every month. So that's when, where, why, how. And the last one is which. So, which one? Which? This one or this one? This one? This one? Which? So which, I'm kind of giving you the option, this one or this one. So that's what which is. You're giving them the option of which one. Also, it's important to pay attention to your eyebrows up or down on questions. I'll review that again later. And I just wanted to give you a little mini lesson for today to review what we've learned so far. I'm going to give you another mini lesson and share that with you guys. And I hope you have a great day. Bye. You're awesome and you're beautiful and you can do this.